7 Days EuroCup in association with
Good evening and welcome to Valencia. The long road that started way back in October comes to an end here tonight. It's all or nothing. Just 40 minutes left to decide who will be the 2017 7 Days EuroCup champion. It's Valencia Basket against Unicaja Malaga for the title here. One of these teams will not only claim the trophy but also claim their spot in next season's EuroLeague competition. It all comes down to this one final game. Just 40 minutes separate these players from success and glory. Fuente de San Luis will be rocking to capacity tonight. And this Malaga team has forced this game 3, riding that awesome atmosphere at the Carpeña where over 10,000 fans lifted them to a 79-71 success. But can they follow that up on the road here in Valencia? Can Jamar Smith post another big three-point shooting night? Or will this Valencia team set yet more records in this competition? They're already in it for a record 5th time in the final. They've more titles than any other team in this competition, having won in 2003, 2010 and 2014. There's Bojan Dubljevic, the leading scorer in this competition all time. There's number 2 Rafa Martinez, the second highest scorer. They've been going back and forth with that record in recent games. Who is going to make a name for themselves tonight? Who will be the hero? Well, the fans inside this venue will be hoping it'll be somebody decked out in orange. It's Valencia Basket against Unicaja Malaga in game 3 and decisive of the final of the EuroCup. Well, these two teams have met a lot this season. They've played together twice already in this competition before this final, so this will be the 5th time. And until last week, Malaga had not won. There is the prize that we're all playing for. But they rode some great rebounding to make it through and force this game 3. And in a 1 or 40-minute scenario, you never quite know what will happen. Valencia have been virtually unbeatable at home all year. But can they do it one more time? Or will we see Smith, who had 20 points in that game the other week? Huge for them. Dejan Musley has been out injured. Not expecting him to play, although they were suitably vague in their discussions about him, but we don't think he's going to play with an ankle injury. And there is the Valencia lineup. Dubljevic, obviously a key man for them. A lot of it will run through Sam van Rossing's hands. Can he find his teammates, set them up in good positions? Who will come out to play? And we're back ready to introduce the two teams for tonight's game to the crowd here. Lit the lights up with their phones all around the arena. This will be the last few minutes here. Players just want to get through the ceremony and get on with the action. They have to be ready to play right from the opening tip-off. The PA man in-house whipping the crowd up here as befits a game of this magnitude, of this occasion, with a European title on the line. Boos and whistles rain down as the visiting team gets introduced. You can barely even hear it. And can't read it any quicker than he is. There's Diaz and Diaz. Jamar Smith had that big game. Rafael struggling with a knee problem. He's dressed like he's going to play, isn't he? You can see what action he does take place. As I say, he was initially ruled out with that grade 2 ankle strain, but coach was suitably vague in the media over the last day or two as to whether he was going to play. Said he was just planning for being without him, but we will see. Now the boos turn to cheers as the home team is introduced to the crowd. They have such an important playmaker for Valencia this season, and here's the good man, Bojan Dubljevic. He's going to have his work cut out on the boards, that's for sure, whether he usually plays or not. That was the key factor. There's Rafa, key factor in game 2, and actually the one difference, if you look back at the previous meetings between these two teams in this competition this season, the rebounding dead even in every game except one. And that was the one that Malaga won in game 2 to force that hit. Well, now they will meet at half court. They've looked to see, does anybody look to the trophy? As the two coaches also meet the assistants and shake hands and hand over their pins, and we're just moments away now from the start of everything. And this is where they get to go through their last few little routines, making sure everybody is there, and we've got the footballers in the house to support. It's a big night here in Valencia, and everybody in this building decked out in orange will be expecting a home team win. Here's the starting five. Omic plays at center. Brooks, Vacinski, Nedovic, and Alberto Diaz. Of course, Alberto Diaz quoted in the build-up to this game, "This is my shirt, my team, my town. I want to get it done." There's Coach Plaza, looking to become only the third coach to win multiple EuroCup titles, having won with Real Madrid in 2007. And the starting five for Valencia: Rafa Martinez and Ian Vives in the backcourt, San Amaterio, Oriola, and Will Thomas will start. Coach Pedro Martinez has already been crowned EuroCup Coach of the Year for 2017. He makes his second appearance in the final. Lost out with Girona in 2008, although he has won a title before at a European level. And as the fans whip it up, there's our three officials for tonight's game. Sretan Radovic of Croatia, Boris Rajcik from the Ukraine, and Mario Magic from Slovenia. And the final words for the team, just reminding them, I'm sure it's just a few key things. They will have gone through this game plan over the last few days. They will know what they need to do as they come out there. Usually you can just see him in the front of your screen there. As I say, he's dressed like a man who's going to play. But we will find out more, I guess, as the game goes on, as to whether he A, can play, and B, whether he can do anything for the cause. And now the teams make their way out to the court. Well, this is what you play the game for. You've seen it in all the quotes over the last few days from players on both sides. These are the moments. Growing up as a kid, taking the shots in the playground or in the gym, you dream of days like this. A continental title on the line. One game to win it. 40 minutes, go out, give it everything you have. And hopefully when the ticker tape falls, it'll be you celebrating at the end. listen to the noise in here as well. We're only at opening tip. This is going to be exciting. Here we go then. Game 3 of the EuroCup final is underway, and it's not a clean jump ball. And referee says, let's try that one again. I think the ref threw that a little too high. And they're going to put 10 minutes back on because they started the clock with the tip, so they're just going to reset it. Here we are then. Take 2. Still not that clean. But eventually, it's Malaga who will get us underway with the first offense of the ball game. Homage coming up to set the high screen for Nedovic. Diaz open for 3, knocks it down. First shot of the game is good for Alberto Diaz. San Materia has the mismatch for speed, takes it in, but can't convert. Baczynski with the rebound. Thomas jumps out to make Nedovic go the long way around. Good hand, but it still reached Baczynski. Back to Diaz. Diaz drives down the lane, pulls up at the free throw line. Shot needs to go up here quick from Homage to the fadeaway. That's always a tough shot for the big man to make, and it ends up falling short. On the pick and roll, beautifully executed, and there's the first points on the board for Valencia. Areola with the easy part there, rolled nicely to the basket, and a simple lane. Baczynski trying to lose his marker, gets a bit of space, dumps it to Homage. Top pass for Aaron Homage to pull in, and he can't do so. Early turnover. San Materia bouncing it in, and Baczynski's going to get for a bump foul there. Seconds into the game. It's been lively so far. No signs of any early nerves yet. Here's Thomas. And that's going to be a foul on Nedovic. I think it's on the floor as Martinez tried to tap the basket. So another sideline possession, but 2 quick fouls scored against Malaga. Just didn't move his feet in time though. Good recognition from Martha to get past him. San Materia. Corner shot is blocked, so no reset of the shot clock. It needs to go up. Martinez's shot no good, and an easy rebound in the end for Jeff Brooks. On the pick and roll, goes out to Brooks from behind the arc, that doesn't go. Rebound, who that touch last? Baczynski was in there, and he pulled his hands away as if to say it didn't come off me. Hughes wasn't convinced. Well, put the bones out of that one. It's given to Unicaja. Diaz drives into the 12-foot jump shot. And it's a 5-2 lead for Malaga. You can hear the home fans. Valencia. To get their team going here at this offensive end. Just 1 score in 3 minutes for them. Vives with the shot clock getting low. Thomas has got to do something quick here. Drives along the baseline. Is blocked. Super block as well by Brooks. Malaga get to push the other way. Good start by the visitors. Homage, double team. Look at the pressure he's under there as soon as he caught it, which means Baczynski's open in the corner, and he strikes the 3, and Malaga jump out to an 8-2 lead. Again, good recognition, good ball movement. Found the open man on the far side. Martinez drives in, forced back out. And then the Materia shot doesn't go, but bats it up in the air. Homage says, I'll have that. Nedovic now looking to push. far for the home team. Nice pick and roll. Brooks taking it off the glass, and it's 10-2 Malaga. Tremendous start here. We're getting into the territory where Valencia, Martinez might need to call a timeout here if they don't get a score down this time. Is in all sorts of trouble, gets his way out of it. Thomas from top of the key. They will instantly down for Will Thomas. He doesn't make too many three-pointers. That's only his second of the competition. But they needed it, that's for sure. Thomas with that pick and roll. Driving in the foul on the floor, Nedovic drew it off. The referee said the foul was called first. It's number 1 on Will Thomas. Tosses it to Omic off the glass. Oh, it bubbled out for him. Quick pass down court to Thomas. He's blocked from behind by Brooks, but illegally so. But again, we just got out on the break, and Will Thomas go to the line here. A chance to cut this back down to 3. They looked in a little bit of trouble a moment or two ago. And suddenly his three-point shot, and now a chance for 3 from the line. And it could be back to a one-shot difference. He's a 2 out of 3 guy from the free-throw line. 67% for the season. Checked into the game for the first time during that break in play. Back to Diaz. Kaczynski again. Right. Oh, that's an illegal screen, is it? That's the referee called it. Oh no, it's not. It's a grab, I think, by San Mateo. Let's have another look. He just Brooks has stood there and his arm has gone round him. That's what the referee's seen. And then he's hit the deck. Home fans not entirely convinced, but I don't think there's going to be a call against the team in orange that we're going to agree with tonight. Physical it's going to be out there. Midway through the opening quarter, it's a great start by Malaga. Scored 10 of the first 12. Here's Diaz. Diaz again pulls up for the mid-range. And he's got such a pretty action on that. He's got 7 already for his team. He's ahead of Valencia on his own. Nice drive. Oh, terrible lay-in though. Who goes? Just overcooked that one. Here's Nedovic showing him how it's done at the other end. And we are going to get that timeout now. Nedovic. You've got to stop him early in transition, because he loves to attack the basket like that. He can finish in a lot of different ways. There on just a little soft, floated layup. Timeout has been called here. We are midway through. The opening quarter has been a very good 5 minutes so far for Malaga.
Vamos a jugar cortes 2 saliendo por el lado del 4, ¿vale? Sí. Venga. Luego buenos espacios, ¿de acuerdo? Venga, vamos. Evitamos ahí situaciones de bandeja, ¿vale? Venga, jugando ahí duro, calma, ¿vale? Haciendo las cosas bien hechas en ataque, jugando ahí con ritmo. No queramos cada vez irnos a hacer una acción decisiva en los primeros segundos. Jugar con pases y buscar la ventaja. ¿Vale? Venga, vamos.
this game, get the second, just get some offensive, something to fire. We saw for a moment, we thought Will Thomas might provide it, that three-point shot. They just need something else to spot them here in the early stages. Saska moves it cross court. Inside, nice spin. That's what he brings to the court. Dubljevic with his trademark hook shot down on the low block. So hard to grab. Baczynski fires up for three. And it's a bit early in the offense now. Thomas eventually grabs the rebound. Who goes? Same material. Dubljevic shutting the high pick, and he's grabbed there by Baczynski. Not too dissimilar to the one that the referee called at the other end. Thomas is going to sit down and looks at her. She just sort of grabs him there. Dubljevic made sure the referee saw it. Sit down. Maybe the second foul. Fog into the game. It's tremendous in the early stages of this competition offensively. It's one of those guys, you can't let him get too near. Dubljevic under pressure kicks it back out. Homage is on his backside. Cross court. Sastra in the corner, knocks down the three. Good recognition from Dubljevic. And suddenly it's back down to three. Here's Fox. Suarez offering the high screen. Sigma jumps out on it. Change back here for top of the key, tough shot. It's an ominous sign when Carl Fogg makes the first one. Space from behind the arc, short on that three. Oh, just through the hands. Out of bounds, off Kyle Fogg. Valencia will get a possession of the ball in the new 14. Montero to inbound. Out to Sigma. Aston out. For three, knocks it down, cuts it to a two-point game. That's 2-2 off the bench. That same leader in the spot, they certainly got it there. Here's Fogg. Suarez. It's only two, it doesn't matter as it doesn't go in. Sigma with the rebound, chance for Valencia to tie the game. Dubljevic to give them the lead. Yes! And 3 threes in a row. Suddenly Valencia have their first lead of the game. Bojan Dubljevic knocks them down from deep. And after a slow start, Valencia are in front. With Smith. That's it. Suarez. Suarez. Nice spin along the baseline. Good finish as well. Tried to throw the behind the back pass, and that came off the foot. So, with the possession of the ball, he tried to throw it behind the back. It came off on Suarez's leg. Took out of bounds by possession still with Valencia. You see Santo there into the game for the first time as well. Dubljevic space from behind the arc again. Yes, he's got down another three. Bojan Dubljevic with 8 points. going. But boy, are they going now. Dubljevic with the threes. Also saw a couple from Sastra as well. 5 of 9 from behind the arc. He's turned the ball over, that's fine. Smith almost lost it on hand there. And he did lose it because the ball bounced out of bounds. Or maybe his foot touched the line, whichever it was. It's a turnover. It's his foot just went out of bounds, which is back by the official on the near side. How well have these teams looked after the ball? Only 3 turnovers in the first quarter. Backing down, here comes the hook. You almost can't play. Bojan Dubljevic into double figures, 10 points here. He's only played 4 minutes. Bob taking it down, shot clock's on, but not really a factor at this moment. Has another look back here, Suarez. Now they have to go quickly. Suarez is going to have to shoot. Suarez does shoot. Round the ring and out. Wow. What a quarter of 2 halves that was. Out of the blocks came Unicaja Malaga. And right back at them came Valencia Basket. It's 22-18. Point line has been the key here for this comeback by Valencia. 5 3-pointers off 9 attempts. And having started very slowly, managed to regain the lead, go in with a 4-point lead. You would have taken that. They certainly would have at the start of the ball game. So we'll give you a 4-point lead at the end of the quarter. 18 is a nice enough number to have against. But this was the start of the quarter. Diaz, remember, he was outscoring Valencia on his own through 5 minutes. He had 7 points on the board, and then Kaczynski chipped in with the 3 as well. He had that early lead, 2-2. And this is how the home team came back. It's a tremendous 3-point shooting. A little slow to get their offensive going, but once it was going, Bojan Dubljevic showing his full repertoire inside and out. He's got 10 already on his own. The only average is just under 12 a game in this competition. He's got 10 in less than 5 minutes. Second quarter about to get underway here in Valencia. It's the home team with the ball and the lead, up 4. And here's Sam Van Rossum. Sigma. Under all sorts of pressure. Gets it back out. Now he's going to try and post up again. Van Rossum has it. Van Rossum with the fall away, top of the key, that's not an easy shot. Dubljevic, that is the offensive rebound and the putback. For the big man, 5 of 5 from the floor, 12 personal points already. He's got half his team's offense. Good outlet, Van Rossum is out in front of him, realises he's not going to take Smith on, so he wisely slows it down, and why not? Van Rossum, Sigma, good pass and a tremendous cut back door by Rafa Martinez, and he lays it in, and it's all Valencia right now. gone a little bit awry here as Homage enters the fray. And you think back, what was it, 4 minutes to go in the quarter, and it was 14 points to 6. So it's been 20 points to 4 in favour of Valencia in the last 5-6 minutes of action.
Right? No medical passes. We have time enough for fight up, play one pick and roll, but don't stress. And if they call it coming up, we're coming up for the on defense. We make a regular defense, no double team. No hay 2 contra 1. No hay 2 contra 1. No double team at all. Solid anticipation, good pace everybody, right? And everybody grab it real. No te puedes apartar en el rebote de Dubljevic para que no te toques, métete, que hasta una puta falta, chicos. No es un día para jugar ese nivel. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Make a run.
Well, it was all going their way. The offense, they're having some troubles at the minute. Obviously doesn't want to double team, but having 14 points on the board in 6 minutes. They've got 4 points on the board in the second 6 minutes. Here's Martinez now. Homage all the way out. He's got to recover. And the rotation, Diaz is there. Sigma under pressure, turns it over. Diaz. They could really do with the score here, Malaga. When there's so few turnovers, points off them really count double almost. Here's Suarez. Just had good position. Sigma with a foul. Not the worst foul in the world either, because he was giving up 2 points there. You can see they switched there, and because of that, he wasn't in place in time. So here's Smith from behind the arc. No, 5 of 9 he was in game 2. That one, though, doesn't drop his first attempt at this game. Van Rossum off the back of the ring. Good timing from Diaz. See, 5 of 9 against 2 of 8, the difference, really. Oh, he's double teamed here. Did he travel with it? Yes, he did, Smith. Just picked that up in the wrong place, and the defense was all over him. Good work. And the other thing about that double team, neither guy reached in. Sometimes you see reaching in and foul committed. Just keep the pressure on. Oh, good hands again from Suarez with the steal. Here's Suarez. Dubljevic wants the screen, gets it from Homage. Drives down the lane, has his arms taken away. And I think he's going to have to take that from the side. I think the referee's deemed him passing on this because he has picked the ball up. Well, it's hard to tell there, isn't it? It's Roman Sato who's called for the foul. And it is a sideline possession. But Nedovic inbounds. Hand-checking foul there, I think, on Martinez. The referee just saying, let's calm things down a little bit, fellas. And Martinez is going to have to sit down there. And Sastra made such an impact when he came into the game in the first quarter. Checks in here in the second. Nedovic with the step back. Diaz back to Nedovic, fakes the long three, drives inside. Good dish to Omic, and he throws it down. Great work from Nemanja Nedovic. And Omic on the end of it. Sastra drives to the lane. Up and down there, is it? Referee comes in and says, yes, travelling violation called against Oriola. Good recovery. Suarez, he's a crafty player. Suarez. Here he is with the ball. Turnovers just started to tick up a little bit here in the last 4 minutes. Ball loose on the floor, might get another one here. No, Nedovic gets it out. Diaz fires up for three, doesn't go there. Suarez again, good positioning to come in. The rebound gets it to Nedovic, he blocked, super block. Oriola, I think Sigma was just out of bounds as he tipped that back in play. Malaga will keep possession, look at that. He enjoyed that as well, didn't he? See from the reaction. But they don't get possession of the ball. Here's Suarez for three, off the back of the ring. And Diaz just undercut Van Rossum a little bit there. Called for the foul. Just ran under him and a little reach in as well. Good measure. Van Rossum. Nice bounce pass. Oh, what a block from Omic though. Suarez with the rebound. Diaz has space from behind the arc. Just won't go for them now, will it? They were knocking down those threes early on, but they're not dropping here. Van Rossum fakes the pull-up in transition. Midway through the second quarter, it's a 6-point lead for Valencia, which is a 12-point turnaround from where they were at this stage in the first quarter. Sigma trying to add to that with a three, and he does! Luke Sigma from long range. His first points of the game, and it's a 9-point Valencia lead. It was foul court. I don't think that shot will count. It didn't go in anyway. It was foul court off the ball. I think it's Sastra holding onto Suarez. So it's an interesting one. When you get those off the ball fouls and the shot goes up as to whether the referee sees that the ball's in the air or not. It didn't matter as it didn't go in. That's a beautiful pass, but that is an even better block. Long arms of, oh, you can see they're wrapped up there. Again, Suarez involved. Foul on Sastra. Here's Brooks. Omic trying to post up. Omic gets it, squares up, pulls it through Dubljevic and draws the foul. Over the limit. So Omic will go to the free throw line, shoot a couple. And this, believe it or not, is the first trip to the free throw line for Unicaja Malaga. Over 15 minutes into the game, there's only been 2 free throws. Those were the ones Will Thomas got fairly early on. And they both go 1 of 2. You like to see it here in the early stages of the game. Don't mind some free throws down the stretch, but real battle in that low block between Dubljevic and Omic. And the referees can only let it go for so long. After a while, they have to give a call when the big boys are battling. I think Omic is going to be told no more chatter. Look at them fighting for position down low. He's grabbing him by the waist as well. He knew he was in there. He was trying to front him, but he knew he was susceptible to the lob. Sato, Omic comes to help. Great head fade. Got the big fella up in the air and then laid it in. And it's a double-figure lead now for Valencia Basket. Diaz. Nedovic has turned it over. Thomas with the steal. Got to hang on here, Malaga. 10 points down, 3 minutes from half-time. Good hands from Diaz to knock that loose. There's no help for Baczynski, so he wisely slows things down. Homic now posting up Dubljevic at the other end. Spins baseline, great footwork, draws the foul. The basket will count, he'll go to the line for a bonus. That's going to be the second foul on Dubljevic. He had that baseline the whole time. They obviously didn't think he was going to take it. He said thank you very much. And Bojan Dubljevic, who has made a massive impact in this ball game with his 12 points off the bench, is going to have to sit down now, having picked up that second foul. And in fact, there's a timeout called in this ball game. This is an important few minutes in the destination of this competition. I always think those little gaps just before half-time, if you can get that momentum, see what the timeouts say.
Remember that everybody needs to turn. Stay between two, but he needs to avoid this pass. If they make a flex cut to you, you cannot come in late and try to steal the ball. Stay behind. Adam, if you're going to steal, you don't steal the ball, it's easy layup. We're going to try to play 20, the first one, 20, but on 20, when you set the screen now, you screen and go down. Stay open. You're going to be alone on top, Nedo, right? Yes, and then we need to make two defensive roles for here on a hard time with time is over.
Well, you love to see a bit of this, to be honest with you. The big guys battling for position. No quarter hour store given. Been some good physicality in this game. Bodies on the line. You'd expect it. Game of this magnitude, you don't play too many in your lifetime. Go out there and give everything you've got for 40 minutes. On which can convert the three-point play. Vives back at point guard for Valencia. Sastre now. Look at him going at it again. He's still fronting. He's got a slightly better position this time, Homic. Dubljevic comes up for the screen. Now they've got a mismatch with the switch. And even though they didn't get the ball there, Diaz had hold. That's the problem on that high pick and roll. If you switch like that, Dubljevic is going to make somebody the size of Diaz play. Once the second foul on Alberto Diaz, he sits down. See, that's a fair matchup. That's a 50-50 fight. But when he comes up, well, just a little shaking him off there as he comes up to the screen. Nothing doing there. It's just big guys being big guys. Here's Sastre. Oh, they've left Dubljevic on the pick and roll. Didn't quite read the switch there, whether you switch or stay with him. They both went with the ball. And that's the first missed shot of the game for Bojan Dubljevic. Drives the lane wide open in the corner is Brooks. Doesn't make it. 2.5 minutes to play here. Here's Dubljevic. Oh, off the side of the board. It was a great move. He just needed to be another half a foot further forward. Brooks had the inside position there, and I think Thomas is going to get called for a foul. Just over 2 to play. Big 2 minutes this. The team talks at halftime will be very different if Malaga have the better of this next 2 minutes. Say cut it down to, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 points. They'll go in liking their position. If Valencia have the better of this next couple of minutes and go in with a double-figure lead, well, it's a long way back from there in 20 minutes. 6 points is the margin right now, though. Vives. Sastre.
Oh, it's a little high. It was well pulled in by Oriola in the end. And he converts. Lafayette into the game for the first time. Nedovic for three, rattles out. Oh, I think, yes, it did come off Vives last. He protests his innocence, but from our angle, it did look like it touched him. He's convinced it didn't. Well, see if we can tell from the replay. I think it did. It's hard, even in slow-mo. All the way out to Homage. Lafayette now. He's struggling a bit with that knee. Here he is. Way overcooked. Ooh. And Homage, as he Homage has just said, no, that came off me. Wow, what sportsmanship there from Alan Homage. Minute and a half to go. He knocked the ball out of bounds. Referee gave him the ball. We're in game 3 of the EuroCup final. Can you believe that level of sportsmanship? He said, no, ref, you've got that wrong. It's their ball. His coach will go nuts if they lose by 2 at the end, but tremendous sportsmanship. Good block there. We get the ball back. Machinsky throws it out, batted up in the air, the ball is loose. And Homage is fouled. I don't think I've ever seen that at this level. Guillaume Vives. Call for the foul. Corrected the referee. I honestly don't think I've ever seen that at this level. Let's hope these 2 free throws go in. Just some sort of balance in the universe for sportsmanship, but the basketball god's not with Alan Homage on that occasion. He does make the second. He's up to 6. Only 1 rebound to his name so far. Had a double-double in game 2. He is a double-double sort of guy. They kind of need him to get 10 rebounds with Musa out. That's a tough shot. Doesn't go. And I think Thomas, the whole bench jumped up. They didn't like it. And the referee says, I'm not having any more of that. You guys sit down. Or it'll be a technical foul in future. It's difficult, isn't it? Because, I mean, the bench, they react to things. It's a big game. This is the foul. Can't really see it from that angle, but there's a little hand on the hip. But you can understand in a game of this emotion, the bench jumping up and getting excited, but you're not allowed to do that. So the referee says, no, I'm not going to have any more of that. You guys have to stay seated. Down to 5 now, inside the final minute. Bit of full court pressure here. Zastra. Big shot, it's short. Well, they're arguing against it. That did look like it. He's got a smile on his face, but it did look like it came off Oriola. Might have got away with the push in the back. Well, I tell you what, there's about 6 hands in there, but it did look like it came off one of the Valencia players. Nedovic beats his man to the finger roll. He's so good at lulling you to sleep, attacking the basket. It's a 3-point game with 1 offense left here in the first half. A bit of a lazy one there. Oliver Lafayette just with the reach. 13.4 seconds to go. He had his hand up before the whistle went. We're going to get a timeout here. Draw up a play. As Coach Pedro Martinez tries to get his team one last score here. Shot clock switched off. 13.4 seconds left. He's going to try and draw something up.
están en el bonus, ¿vale?
Let's see if we can
Vamos a
see it.
jugar, meter el balón en la pista, ¿vale? Will, bloquea, ¿vale? Para meter el balón en la pista. Look, ¿vale? Y vamos a jugar Romain here, Juan here, ¿vale? Sí. Flash, ¿vale? Te vas para adentro, ¿vale? A la bandeja. Tienes este pase o este pase, ¿de acuerdo? ¿Vale? Sí.
Looks like he's going to have the shooters in the corner. Didn't quite see who was attacking the basket, but they were going to get somebody going to the basket with options in the corner by the looks of it. We'll see if they can execute as well as it's been drawn up. Sights and sounds here of the 7 days EuroCup final. Game 3, all on the line as these two sides battle it out for the championship and a place, of course, in the EuroLeague next year. It's Vives, I think, he's going to attack off this screen from Sitma, and then he's going to have shooters in the corner. Well, actually, he's going to step back and fire it up himself. That is not what they drew up, but here's Sato in the corner. Well, coach will go, that's not what I put on the board. But what a first half we've had here. It's gone back and forth, and there is only 3 points in it. At the half, it's Valencia Basket 33, Unicaja Malaga 30.
Alberto, you had a good start, but what happened after that?
It's a difficult game. If the shot don't score, to foul is difficult, but it's a final. No, it's not important the result. Individual is important the global in the game.
Thank you very much. John, you didn't have a good start, but you're leading by 3 at halftime. What do you think about the first half?
Yeah, they started really well first minutes, and we did mistakes, but finally we get better, we improve our mistakes, and we made more from 3 points, and that's what we have to do now. I hope second half we keep playing like that.
Thank you, John.
Así que las chiques del One Team 2016-2017 amb la col·laboració de Càritas i EuroLeague. One Team, l'obra social de EuroLeague i Càritas.
Unicaja Malaga kept their hopes alive of winning the 7 days EuroCup in their first season in the competition as they beat Valencia Basket 79-71 to take the best of 3 final series to a third game. The home side had not beaten Valencia in their last 7 consecutive meetings, but Malaga started strongly with 2 quick triples. Valencia, who won the game in midweek, found themselves 7 points behind but reduced the deficit with a steal and a quick break. Joan Sastre scoring the 2-pointer. Unicaja knew the onus was on them, and Carl Fogg went long and detonated the triple after being fouled by Jamar Smith out on the left. Now 10 behind, Valencia had to respond, and respond they did as Roman Sato took aim from downtown and hit the target to reduce the gap at the end of the first quarter to 21-16. At the start of the second period, Sastre provided another assist as he picked out Sam van Rossum, and the Belgians scored from behind the arc. On the other end, Alberto Diaz then took aim, and as the ball came back off the hoop, Jeff Brooks did superbly to hold off his defenders and score as Malaga dominated the rebounds throughout this encounter. Right at the end of the opening half, the home team opened up a 9-point lead once again with a flowing move that concluded with Alberto Diaz passing to Jeff Brooks to sink the buzzer beater. And Unicaja Malaga went in at the break with a healthy 43-34 lead. Despite being behind, Valencia came out of the start of the third quarter looking determined as Game 1 MVP Bojan Dubljevic scored on a spin. Fernando Sanemeterio then picked up the rebound from his own shot and made sure the second time to pull his team to within 3 of the home team. Now it was Unicaja's turn to turn on the style as they embarked on a 12-0 run that included Ali Nomic's 2-pointer after he was assisted by Diaz. With the lead at 15 points, Valencia Basket had to put out all the stops and Dubljevic scored from distance to keep his side in the encounter. Jamar Smith then produced a piece of individual brilliance as he danced his way into the paint and scored with the floater that took his side 16 points clear. Pedro Martinez had to lift his players at the start of the final quarter, but Unicaja fans were enjoying themselves. Danny Diaz got inside the paint to sink this one. With over 6 minutes remaining, Valencia were back to within 10 when Rafa Martinez went long and netted 3 points. But the game belonged to Unicaja Malaga, and Danny Diaz summed up their night as he just beat the 24-second buzzer to score with this effort from wide on the right. Jamar Smith, who was the game's MVP with an outstanding individual display, demonstrated his ability as he was left open and scored from downtown. And now the EuroCup final will go to a third game. It'll be winner takes all on Wednesday evening and the Fuente de San Luis in Valencia. We start at number 3 as Unicaja Malaga's Jamar Smith finds Carl Fogg on the left and he detonates a 3-pointer, draws the foul and the crowd goes wild. And number 2 is a perfectly executed team play that ends with Jeff Brooks landing a 3-pointer to beat the half-time buzzer for the home side. And in first place is the game's MVP, Jamar Smith, as he puts on a dribbling exhibition to avoid his defender before looping in a high arcing basket that the home fans love.
Valencia Basket. Mesa Cerámica, patrocinador principal de este tercer partido de la EuroCup Finals 7 Days. Mesa Cerámica y la afición de Valencia Basket. A finales de este año tendrán construida la alquería del básquet. Toda la información en la exposición que tenemos instalada en el pabellón de la Fonteta. Esperita ancha y la multa ancha en la mayor instalación básquet base de Europa. Y este de leche es una botina del Valencia Basket. Los precios increíbles, todo el merchandising oficial realizado. Visita l'exposició Venta Anys Bàsquet al portal de la Marina Mondana fins al 26 d'abril. El diumenge 16 d'abril a les 6:30, partida Lliga Endesa Valencia Basket, Futbol Club Barcelona. Hauràs d'estar així per a continuar recolzant al Valencia Basket. Y en cuanto a un magnífico coche a Homegrown increíble, sumant el descuento especial de Ford Montal. Porque Ford Montal es el proveedor oficial Valencia Basket.
Well, coach, you had 12 assists in the first half. Still, the game is really balanced. What do you need to change in the second half?
I think when we play with rhythm, we have more options. We need to rebound and play with energy, but at the same time, to know when we have to stop and play with more organization.
Thank you, coach. Well, coach, you had a very poor three-point shooting. Still, you had only 4 assists, but you're in the game. You're only 3 points down. What do you need to change in the second half?
Well, on defense, it's true that we need to be a little bit more tough with Dubljevic because he's playing easy. He has talent, but we are not being too much proactive on defense. We need to help him a little bit more. But in offense, we need to reduce basically our turnovers in some moment of the game and try to increase our three-point shots. It's not a bad shot, and then I keep believing that we are able to score these kind of shots, and then we are not so worried for this. I think that we need to still doing the same with a little bit more lucky, but with no doubts.
Thank you very much.
Well, Coach Plaza there talking about that three-point shot. They have had some decent looks in there, but just 2 of their 14 attempts have gone in. At the other end, they've been 40%, 6 of 15 from the three-point line, Valencia Basket. And in a three-point game, you know, those 12 points make a huge difference. But this game's still very much there. I think both coaches in halftime will have said to their team, this is ours to win here. Let's go out and make a name for ourselves. These are the sort of teams that fans remember for years to come. The team that won them a continental title. There's only a few players in any club's history that will ever have that honor. Perhaps in Valencia's case, there's a slightly longer list given how many times they've won this competition. But here's your chance to add to the legacy, guys, particularly on your own court. Out. Then come the two teams. For the last 20 minutes of the 7 days EuroCup season, we said at the top it comes down to 40 minutes. Now it comes down to just 20. There's only 3 points between them. Two teams who've been pretty evenly matched through the course of this season, continue to be so. Second half underway here then. And it's Unicaja Malaga who have the opening possession, a chance to potentially tie if this goes in from Brooks. It doesn't. And they go 2 of 15 now from the three-point line. They will go in eventually, says Coach Plaza. Look at the battle again, Homegrown and Dubljevic. He's had to come all the way up to the three-point line on the pick and roll there. And there's a 3 at the other end. Well, that just sums up what's been happening in this game. San Materio guns down a 3 for Valencia, having seen one missed at the other end, but there's still only 6 points in it. Brooks sets the screen. Smith takes it to the basket. Rattles out for him there, and San Materio clutches it with 2 hands. He has a look because he knows it's 5-on-4 here momentarily. Goes all the way on his own. Nobody stopped the ball. It's tipped down. Baczynski comes up with it. Smith on the horns, round the screen, drives to the basket. He always had the step, but he went through strong there. Sastra got a little piece of the ball, was able to finish it. Sastra with the win. Brooks. Foul called. And Sastra is second. Diaz then to inbound the ball from the side. Homegrown gets it. He had to come 15 feet from basket. Now he's going to back down to that spin again. Good work by Dubljevic to deny it. Oh, nice. Oh, good pass as well at the end of it from Van Rossum to Dubljevic. Attacked the basket well and then fed the big man. Smith. Cross court, Diaz, they need a 3 to go, and he hits one. Well, it was him who hit the first one of the game. They've only hit one since then. They had 2 fairly early on. To the basket. Oh, just rimmed out for San Materio.
Second personal foul on Jeff Brooks. It was a bit of a nothing foul as well, if I'm honest. He could easily have turned this into a three-point play, San Amaterio. It's one of them where you didn't really foul him hard enough to make him miss the shot. You just got a bit lucky that he did. But he makes them both from the free throw line. The gap back out to 7. Diaz. Kuczynski foul underneath. I think Sastra had hold of Smith as he was trying to come round the screen. He was just trying to slow him down. That's going to be his third personal foul. It's fairly early in the second half, and you can see he's got to sit down now. Coach taking no risks. Diaz lobs it back. Fortunately, Omic was there because he's tall enough. It was a high pass. Omic trying to find some room along the baseline, and there wasn't really enough. Certainly not for somebody with a feet the size of his. Just trying to dance along that line. He just stepped on it. 11 turnovers, not too bad really. Very low in the first quarter. It was only 3 between them. In a game of this magnitude, it can be the little things. Here's Martinez for 3 off the back of the ring. Omic says, I'll have that. Alan Omic, only his second rebound of the game. Smith goes the opposite way on the screen. That's a tough shot for 3. That doesn't go. It's only a good shot if it goes in that regard. Oh, cross court to Martinez. Here's Dubljevic, top of the key. Well, he went 2 of 2 from the three-point line in the first half. 2 of 3, in fact. Diaz. Brooks has some space. He also has Omic in there. He takes the shot. Martinez with the rebound. Neither team able to give the scorers anything to do in the last couple of minutes. Can Van Rossum change that? Yes, he can with the triple. And it is a 10-point lead now for Valencia Basket. Off the back of the Sam Van Rossum 3. That's got the fans to their feet. Listen to the noise in here. Martinez finds his man in the corner. All good. Timeout is called.
What you are not able to do. Enough. Easy passes. They are looking all the time. Two counter back. Better side recall. But you know we cannot play inside more. On defense. Better show the pick and roll. Better show. With the screen, you're gonna stay with here. Behind you. Recover. Adam, recover, man. Because you are missing shot. You are not defending strong. That's for nothing. We are playing right now. First one, we play diamond double. Right? Diamond double. Pick and roll. On the inside. Extra passes. More cabeza. At the end. Now, keep calm. Keep calm. Remember the goal. Recordamos el propósito. But not another in a row. Right? Let's go!
Interesting bit at the end there, wasn't it? Keep calm, remember the goal. You've got to, particularly on emotional nights like this, you've got to just stay in the moment. Sometimes you can let the scoreboard give you pressure, just got to keep with it. And he was adamant at halftime that the three-point shot will drop for them at some point. So just stay in the game and hope that time comes. Remember, you only need to lead once. It's when the buzzer sounds. It doesn't matter what the score is midway through the third quarter. Diaz with some space, short on that one. Martinez with an easy rebound. Van Rossum. Alberto Diaz, was it called for that? bit frustrated. He got in foul trouble early on. His minutes have been affected a little bit by that. He still played a reasonable amount. All right. Just trying to get around the screen. He's got 10 points, so he's been a key player in this game, having to sit down. Wyszynski coming with the help. San Amateria on the shot clock buzzer. 12 points, biggest lead of the game. Need something now, Malaga. Looking at 14-5. Now they found each other's teammates. Wyszynski. Nowhere near that shot. I think Van Rossum. Have a look. You can see the shot clock. Ooh, 0.4 was there. Certainly less than a second as he let that one go. Wyszynski's going to sit down now as well. It's not really been his game so far. Nedovic dumps it off. Good pass. Easy lay-in for Alan Omic. Van Rossum. San Amateria with the spin. Rebound is tipped down. Nedovic. Oh, little stop and go to the basket. Again, he's so quick. It's the change of pace. He lulls you to sleep and then blows right past you. Foul number 3 on Rafa Martinez. Again, with the crossover, Rafa going for the reach around. Oh, got to make free throws. When you're 10 down on the road in game 3 of the final, got to make free throws. Nemanja Nedovic makes the second. 14 minutes to play. Valencia up by 9 with possession of the ball as well. There's Dubljevic inside. Oh, he's missed from close range. You just expect that one to go in. He turns to the referee. He's having nothing to do with that. Nice spin. Ooh, lost it though. Nedovic is Martinez. Football violation is called. And it will be Valencia's ball. That's one of those calls where nobody's happy. Home fans wanted a foul. Malaga wanted somehow to come back up with the ball. And the referee says it's a kick ball. So, sideline ball, which will be inbounded by Sam Van Rossum. Martinez steps back for 3. Doesn't go. Omic can only get a tip to it. Oh, the triple is good. Up top from Van Rossum. His second three-pointer of the game. And the lead is 12 again. Bob, you need a big couple of minutes here. Got to get yourself some sort of toe in the game. And there's a big shot from Daniel Diaz. His first points of the game gets it back into single figures. Van Rossum, oh, not this time off the back of the ring, but Thomas is first to it. Rebound came all the way to the three-point line. On the floor, that won't count. You know what, I think the referee there has no option. Oriola's going to the basket. I think the only way you could count that is by saying it's a travel. I know the home fans aren't happy, but I don't think from that position that you can lay that in. And let's see if you can tell. It looks like to me there's a foul there. Oh, it isn't the travel, so I'm talking rubbish for a start. But the foul was before the... was on the catch rather than on the shot. Anna Materia with the spin. Kicks it out. Oriola for three. Not this time. And Fogg has it. Suarez. Backing down to the hook. Nice play, Carlos Suarez. No, it's only 7 now, 5 in a row. It's amazing what a couple of baskets will do for you. They double out, can they recover? Oh, calm down. Oh, Homage has run off the bench. You don't want to do that. You don't want to, and we don't want to see this. Just reacted badly to that, and Homage trying to calm him down, but you can't really do that coming from the bench. What are they going to do? Oh dear. You can see Nedovic hit it. He did hit him a bit hard, but Martinez then gets up to go at him, and then Homage comes off the bench. And the referees are going to have to pick the bones out of this one. They're going to have a little conflab to see what they do. Well, there's definitely a foul on Nemanja Nedovic. It's his second. Martinez wasn't happy with it. Now, have a look here, because the ball goes across. He goes at him, Nedovic, sort of slaps him on the arm, ends up on the floor. And then look, he gets up as if to say something, and then here comes Homage to pull him back. Now, admittedly, he's trying to play peacemaker, but he's not really supposed to do that. And then, well, it's handbags. The referees are having a look back to see what to make out of it. But Homage is, look, that's a foul. There's no doubt about it. The referees called it. It's just a question of what they do with the rest of it. You can see coach in there as well, trying to calm him down. And then everybody else joins in because they weren't happy to see Homage leave the bench. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if Homage gets a technical out of this, just because he can't leave the bench like that. In theory, he could be ejected. I hope he's not, for the sake of the game. But in theory, in a fight situation, you can eject him. But it wasn't a fight situation, really. Are they just going to... oh, has he been disqualified? Was that the disqualification signal? It looked for a moment like it might have been. I think he's been DQ'd, has he? Oh, what a terrible way. What a terrible way for his game to come to an end, if that is the case. But you can't leave the bench like that. Wow. There he goes. Well, I have a bit of sympathy for him, a small bit. 8 points, 3 rebounds. He was trying to calm things down, but you cannot leave the bench like that. That is the rule. If you leave the bench, you get DQ'd. And unfortunately for him, look, coach is saying a technical fine, but not a DQ. But what can the ref do? That's the rules of the game. He's got to call the rules of the game as they stand. And if you leave the bench area in a situation like that, it's a disqualifying foul. Rafa Martinez makes the first. Now, Malaga have to get their heads together here. Sorry, there's only one because it wasn't a shooting foul on the other one, so it's one for the DQ and possession. You've got to get their heads together here. Malaga, they're only 8 down. They've lost Homage. It's a massive blow, but they're not out of the game. Thomas going to work. Good block by Brooks. Suarez. Going to need him to get some rebounds here with Homage gone. And Diaz as well. Those two in particular are going to have to come up big for them. Here's Diaz putting it on the floor. Brooks has it now with the shot clock ticking down. Suarez trying to go to work. Suarez not quite enough on that. Diaz pulls in the rebound. San Mateo trying to find some way through, throws up a prayer at the shot clock buzzer, doesn't hit the ring. And it's a shot clock violation. Nedovic. Bob. Nedovic from miles out, short on the three. And Oriola says, I'm not going to take the risk of grabbing hold of this. We'll have possession from the side, thank you very much. 30 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Chance for a double-figure lead for Valencia. Martinez takes the three. Oh, great offensive rebound, recycle back out to Rafa Martinez. No, tipped in, foul is called. The basket is good. Roman Sato is there to edge it home, and he will go to the line for a bonus free throw. Martinez taking it right to the hole, challenged well, comes off the ring. Good work from the veteran Sato. He stretches the lead to 11. Chance for one last score here for Malaga here in the third. Suarez moves it on. Oh, Fogg's out of bounds. So chance for one last score here for Valencia with 3 seconds to go. Coach Martinez screaming instructions. That's an offensive foul, so chance the other way. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen 3 possessions in the last 5 seconds like this. Oriola with the illegal screen. Martinez was actually off the court there playing pressure defense. Nedovic almost in the front row. Fogg takes it, blocked on the buzzer. Well, an excellent third quarter that for the home team. 21 points they put on the board there. And that is why they lead at the end of this quarter by 54 points to 43. Well, 10 minutes to go in this ball game, and have Malaga got one last run in them? They trail by 11. They've lost their big man, Alan Homage, to a mindless DQ, really. Dejan Musley already out with that ankle injury, so they're very light inside. But maybe the guards, who knows, maybe the guards will come out. We've been saying at some point the three-point shot has to go in for Malaga. There it is. Came on court, you're just not allowed to do it. I mean, you
can say, well, he was trying to play peacemaker, he only came on 4 or 5 feet. That's not what the rule says. The rule says you can't come on court like that. And if you do, it's a double fist. Off you go, my friend. And that is what the referees, they played it back. You could see they were trying to think, well, I don't want to DQ somebody from a game of this magnitude. But they got to call the calls that are in front of them. And that is the rule. Chap there in the 2014 vintage of the EuroCup t-shirt. He'll be hoping to buy a 2017 one come tomorrow. They got 10 minutes to make sure they're on sale. Fourth quarter action then here from Valencia, where the home team are potentially 10 minutes away from a EuroCup title, a 4th EuroCup title in 5 finals, and a place in the EuroLeague. They've only been in the EuroLeague 3 times. Malaga, this is their first time in the EuroCup. They've spent 15 years in the EuroLeague. But for Valencia, it's be a rare trip. Foul called. Kyle Fogg, the offender. His first. Got to keep your head in the game here if you're out there in white. Just keep somewhere within swinging distance, so the last few minutes you can just hit for the fences. Thomas, Sato under all sorts of pressure. That's a really difficult shot to make, and he doesn't. Brooks with the rebound. Nedovic, all their shots have been a little short here in the last 5 minutes or so. You can see he just rolled his eyes as the second one didn't go. He just looked up to the skies like, man, there's nothing going to go for us. Vives. Thomas. Nice shot from 16 feet. 13-point lead now. Wind very much in their sails, Valencia. Have Malaga got any last reply? Nedovic. Brooks drives down the lane off the glass. They've got to make sure their heads don't drop here. Vives. Thomas. Oh, nice slash to the basket by Thomas. He's blocked though. Daniel Diaz comes over, swipes it away. Suarez, reaching foul will be called on Diaz. Just a lazy little slack there. Rafa Martinez sits down. Alberto Diaz is into the game here for Unicaja as well. Oh, Diaz in the corner knocks down the 3. They needed that. His second triple of the game, Daniel Diaz. It's only 10 still, 8 minutes to go. Long way to go in this game. Just got to hang on in there. Dubljevic, he's guarded by Suarez this time. Is Vives from behind the arc, doesn't go. Smith with the rebound numbers here, 3-on-2. They get back well. There's Suarez on the slow trail. I think he's open, somebody's going to get a fast break layup. Smith, lob to Suarez. Diaz puts it on the floor, pulls up at the elbow off the back of the ring. Oh, penny for those thoughts from the sidelines. What can you do, coach? Dubljevic in the low post. It's
got the size on Suarez. Suarez, a crafty player. He's a decent defender down in the low block, but it is a challenge for him. It's not a matchup he's used to. And in the end, well, the foul was called before that because Dubljevic did give a little push off. The foul was on Suarez first. Well, Thomas is all on his own here. Good hands from Suarez to knock it loose. Smith has it. Back to Brooks. Suarez now. Suarez. Well, that's one way of dealing with Dubljevic. Getting fouls at the other end. That's his third. Thomas sits down. Luke Sigma checks in for him. Diaz. Smith to the runner. Tip. There's a foul called on the initial shot. Sato. It's so loud in here. I couldn't hear the whistle first time. Luke Sigma is called for the offence. Ooh. That's one of those borderline charge blocks. Jamar Smith. Only 4 points for him. He had 20 in the last game. I was just thinking that's not a great shot. It goes in. This one's a little better now he's open, but at least he had somebody to get a rebound for him if he misses that time. Sigma was there. Now he's got loads of space in the corner. Well, they just keep leaving him, and Sigma keeps getting the rebound for him. 11 offensive rebounds. Done a good job on the boards. Here's another open three. And another offensive rebound. Sastra this time. Wow. This is a long old defense here for Unicaja. It's Tyron chasing round. Got to somehow get a rebound. Another missed three. It's batted out. Another offensive rebound. 5th chance opportunity. Just can't get the ball here. Play defense for over a minute and finally they get a steal. Well done, Carlos Suarez. They were getting tired there. 4th foul there on Luke Sigma. Well, you've got to remember, it's only 8 points. It feels like Malaga are in all sorts of trouble, but it's only 8 points. With 5.5 to play, that's loads of time. Smith. Big shot from Diaz in the corner. He's already made 2, make that 3! Daniel Diaz with the triple. It's down to only 5. Malaga still in this one with 5 minutes to play. Sastra. And Rosso to reply. No! Brooks tips it. Ball is loose. Another offensive rebound. Backcourt violation. Well, Sato's trying to say, I tipped it. And the referee said, no, you had the ball. Of course, it can't be a backcourt violation on a tip, but it can be on a pass. Well, they were about to inbound it, but first of all, there's going to be a substitution with Nando Sanamaterio checking in. Well, a score here. What does it do to the psyche of the home fans and the home team? Especially if it's a 3. Smith has a look at the shot clock, sees it at 6. Now he drives. Smith to the hole off the glass, bobbles out. Suarez keeps it alive. Brooks now. Smith for 3. Smith hits the 3. It's a 2-point game. 4.5 minutes to play, and they've dragged themselves back from 12 down to only 2 down. Well, they looked buried for a moment or two. They looked like they were feeling sorry for themselves early in this quarter. When we look back at the highlights of this game, I just wonder how important that shot's going to be. Will that shot loom large, or will it just get lost in the flow of orange baskets? If Malaga win, that shot will be replayed a few times, I'm sure, because that was the one that, with 4.5 minutes to go, gave them belief here and cut the gap to 2. Bit of full court pressure as predicted in that timeout, but it's only that delaying press, not really trying to trap or steal the ball, just trying to throw them out of their rhythm. We're halfway through the shot clock and they've only made 1 pass. Big shot, big shot. Oh, it nearly went in over the front of the rim, but it didn't. And here we go with 4 minutes to go. Unicaja can tie the game here. Diaz trying to hand the ball over. Shot clock now into single figures. Diaz to Brooks. Brooks inside, and we are level at 56. What a fight back, whatever happens in the last 3 minutes. What a fight back it's been by Malaga against all the odds here. Oh, and they almost stole the ball away, but illegally.
Continuemos afición, Mesa, Pinga, Pinga, aprieta Valencia.
13-2. Just 2 points in 6.5 minutes from Valencia. Jamar Smith can't add to that. Ball is loose, and you think all those offensive rebounds they had as well. Wow. They looked rocking, didn't they? Started this quarter, couldn't get the ball. Big man had gone from a DQ, and they were all over the place. They were rocking like a heavyweight, trying to keep their feet underneath them. But boy, have they come back with some haymakers down the stretch, and they have a chance now, Unicaja, to take the lead. Diaz. Smith. Smith to Suarez. Suarez back out Brooks. Brooks in the corner. Diaz has to pass it off. Gets it to Brooks. Brooks has to shoot. Does shoot. No, it doesn't go. But there's Suarez. Offensive rebound. Great play from Carlos Suarez to buy his team another 14 seconds. Smith from behind the arc. Yes, he's hit it. What a shot. And the Malaga fans are going nuts up the top there. Sanamaterio drives in, misses, tipped out. Chance to tie it here if this goes. No, it's short. Sastre chases it down, diving on the floor is Diaz, but they do keep it Valencia. Van Rossum is fouled. Suarez says, yeah, that was me. Wow, I mean, Omic didn't even get that many rebounds. He only had 3 rebounds. But boy, they just can't buy a rebound since he's been there. But they can make a 3. Coach said they'll come at some point. They have come here in the 4th. What a ball game. 2 minutes to go. Malaga by 3. Valencia with the ball. Title on the line. Sigma drives the lane, misses Brooks, loses it. Who did touch last? Referees say it's Luke Sigma. So it's possession to Unicaja. Wow. Rafa Martinez is going to come back into the game. This could come down to which team makes the final score here. It might be a last shot wins it. Because 3 games has not quite been enough to separate. It might come down to who makes the last play. It's been a fantastic game. Referee's just going to double check that they got that right on the replay, that they got the possession of the ball right. Yes, they did. You can't ask for more than this, can you? 2 minutes to go, 3-point game. Beautiful shiny trophy on the side, ready for somebody to get their hands on, but who? Here's Smith. Waving away Suarez. Not yet, he says, not yet. Now get out of the way, in fact. He goes to Diaz. Diaz is fouled by Van Rossum. They all have a glance up. How long's left? 1:41. Here's another look. The one you see, he just touches it there, but Sigma touched it out. Oh! Well, there's a home court bounce on the road right there. You got a very friendly friendly roll off an unfriendly ring. Second one is clean. And Malaga with 18 points here in this quarter, lead by 5. Foul called. My mistake, it's 17. 17-2. We have 90 seconds to play. And Valencia are looking for their 3rd and 4th points of the quarter. They had 22 in the first, they had 11 in the second, they had 21 in the third. They've got 2 here. These are must-makes, by the way. There's no tomorrow for these. These have to go in for Dubljevic, who is an 83% free throw shooter. And that's why. Well, some nervous-looking faces there, aren't there? They were celebrating 5-10 minutes ago. Nervous-looking faces there. Their team needs a defensive stop here with 90 seconds to play. Well, I'm just going to throw the word overtime out there as well, just in case. Strap yourself in, folks. It could be a long one. Here's Smith. Smith, tough shot, misses. And there was nobody getting that rebound other than Bojan Dubljevic. And Sigma was thrown out of the way. Van Rossum, minute to go. 3-point game, Sastra has it. Dubljevic trying to post up. Van Rossum to tie it! No, he doesn't go, ball is loose. Dubljevic diving on the ground, can't quite keep it alive. Big fella putting his body on the line. Watch out in the front row. He's coming your way. But he can't keep it in bounds. Nedovic into the game. Now, what do you do here? Down 3. There's only 2 offenses worth of time left. If you play defense for 24 seconds and they score on the buzzer, that's a worst case scenario. They are going to try and play defense, but you can't let them score late. They're going to gamble on the double team. Gets it to Diaz. Shot clock now low. Can't give up a score late here. Diaz drives in.
Long two, doesn't go. One offense left. Shot clock is switched off. Ooh, tipped out of bounds by Smith. They're claiming it got a deflection after that, and they're saying, well, look that back up, ref. Look that back up. It did. You could see it from him there. Smith said that came off his hand. I deflected it, and then it came off his hand. Well, replay will hopefully clean it up one way or the other. He's convinced, though, isn't he, Smith? He's absolutely convinced. You remember earlier when Homage came off me, ref, you're not getting that here in the last 20 seconds. Oh, the referee might be in the way of the replay. You can't see from that angle unless they've got a better angle. Oh, I don't think any of the angles might be conclusive enough. That might be the issue. Wow, drama here, 19.3 seconds to go. He definitely gets a finger on it. There's no doubt he gets a finger on it, but his argument is that it came off Sam van Rossum. But I don't think there's anything, yeah, I don't, you couldn't see from the replay anything to overturn that call. Timeout, we're gonna get a timeout. Oh, I think just got the signal there from Coach Plaza, foul. That's the other tactic here. Foul. Don't allow them a three-point shot. Well, what do you got, Coach? What can you draw us up? Biggest play of the season right here. Need something good.
Vamos a jugar balde, ¿vale? Balde. Fernando, aquí, ¿vale? Recordamos, primero sale Rafa con el bloqueo de Dubi, ¿vale? Sí, y tú bloqueas, páselo y tú ahora vienes a bloquear aquí a Rafa, ¿de acuerdo? ¿Vale? Luego, tanto si metemos buena defensa, ¿vale? Fallamos, hay que hacer falta, ¿de acuerdo? ¿Vale? Vamos duro al rebote, ¡vamos, vamos! Si puede ser Brooks.
Well, they've tried their best to let us not see that, but wow, this is it, folks, this is it. It all comes down to this. Final 20 seconds. Valencia down 3. Need a score. They're all out, they're set up in their box. Here come Malaga. I just wonder, foul or trust your D? I'd trust the D, that would be me. San Amatero to inbound. Lob cross court, dangerous pass. Here's the chance, oh, Rafa's shot is blocked. Ball is loose, foul is called. But it's on Valencia. What a play that is. A massive block shot. Martinez is called for the foul. Nedovic dived out at him and blocked. Look at this. I'm sorry, Brooks dived out. What a block that is. Look at that. What a play that is. Tremendous defensive play. 15.4 seconds to go. And Nemanja Nedovic, a 76.9% free throw shooter. And they're all coming out to help wipe the floor up here. On the season, he's made 30 free throws in 39 attempts. He needs 1 in 2 to make this a 2-shot game with 15 seconds to go. 2 would be nice, 1 would be enough though. Oh, he's missed a second, so the clock is running. Got to go quick here. They need a score, doesn't matter what it's worth, it's just got to be quick. Van Rossum for 3, short. Brooks tips it up in the air, Brooks gets it, Brooks holds on tight. And Brooks punches the air. They've started to celebrate here, Malaga. They think they've done it with 5 seconds to go, and boy, does it look like they have. What an unbelievable turnaround in the 4th quarter. They've kept Valencia to just 4 points on their own court. They've turned it all around. They were down. And they look buried. Oh, it almost doesn't matter. Even a missed shot here, you've got a running clock, you're already up 2. What's happened here? What's happened here? There's some words and some exchanges. Martinez involved in it. Well, you don't want to see this at the end of the game. He's frustrated. Nedovic is in there. And coach is saying, get out of there. Get out of there. Well, referee was right in there. It's all going off now. Suarez is saying, keep your head. Keep your head, Jeff. Keep your head. Don't do anything silly. Sigma's getting involved. Well, Malaga just need to walk away here. Just walk away. You can only lose the game from here. Let them lose your head. You go take your free throws. Because actually you can get technically 4 points you can't do in one shot, but you can do from the free throw line. I don't know. It looked to me like Martinez might have got a technical in there, but there was so much going on. Chatter, Martinez talking to Nedovic, Suarez getting involved, trying to keep him away. That's when the referees saw it. Well, it's disappointing, and it's a tremendous game of basketball. It's disappointing to see that tempers fray. The referees have got to try and pick the bones out of it. Of course, we were all at the other end of the floor looking at free throws. See, Nedovic isn't doing too much there, and Suarez is just trying to keep him away, and then Martinez is coming back at it, and then Nedovic starts getting into the chatter, but it's just chatter. He's got his hands up, and then in comes Brooks. You know, it looks to me like Martinez maybe gets a technical and nobody else. Look at them though. Can they believe it? Can they believe it up there? The little corner of green in a sea of orange. But they might well just be the ones celebrating in 5 seconds' time. They'd have come here in hope. Would they have come in expectation? I don't know, but they would have come here in hope. Now that little fella, he's not quite as happy as those up there, is he? And look at Sato as well, you can see what it means. I think they just let it go, are they? Just let it all go. Take the free throw, play the last 5 seconds. Meanwhile, Brooks at the free throw line. Martinez sits down. He did get a technical, it's his 5th. They did give him a technical. Or did they? Well, does he not get another free throw if it's a technical? It doesn't matter. Put the ball in, let's play the game. Well, a timeout is called first, I'm sure, to advance the ball. But you need a miracle from here with 5 seconds to go. The best play you can draw up would get you 4 points if you're lucky. And you get a 3 and an and 1. But that might take too much time off the clock. Wow. 20 points to 4. 4 points in an entire quarter at home. It's unbelievable, really. It's absolutely unbelievable. Well, the stats
have Martinez getting a technical, but oh, Brooks got a technical as well. There we go. So the two technicals waved each other out. Here we go. Need a play, must score, must be quick. And they need some miracle after that. Van Rossum falling back, out of bounds. It won't go, and that will do it. And somehow, somewhere, Unicaja Malaga have found to get this one done and win the 7 days Euro Cup. Unbelievable here against all the odds on the road with the big man DQ'd in the third quarter. They came all the way back, and it is those fans at the top of the arena who are celebrating. Amazing scenes. We've written them off. But there was life in the dog yet. And coach said at halftime, he said the 3-pointers will go in. They're good shots. They will go in. And when they needed them down the stretch, they did. And they scored 20 fourth quarter points. And an amazing victory. It's finished. Valencia Basket 58, Unicaja Malaga 63. Well, they're going to set up the podium. This is going to be, wow, look at that. Look at those scenes, tremendous for the winning team. But it is going to be a little weird here because the home team have lost, and that means the atmosphere won't quite be the same as if it was. And there's Alan Homage. And
title for you, very special. The way you came back, it was unbelievable, right?
Yes, for a while, when we say that our big guy goes to the locker room, we change our character and then think that we give our best and we deserve finally to win.
What does it mean for the city of Malaga, for the club, and for yourself?
I think that after last year in EuroLeague, to return to EuroLeague with this sportive way, I think it's incredible. My guys believe me, they enjoy playing. We follow the plan, and finally we deserve it. For Malaga, it's incredible. For the club of 11 years without titles is so tough. And for me, it's incredible to return another time this way. I enjoy it, but I understand that my way to understand basketball is absolutely good for the titles. It's good for the players, it's good for the clubs. And then I will dedicate to my family, to all the people of Malaga, Andalusia, Spain, everybody who enjoy with us, with me. Thanks for his help every time.
Congratulations, coach.
Well, how calm was he there after a game like that? Amazing. He becomes only the third coach to win multiple EuroCup titles, having won it 10 years ago with Real Madrid. But wow, what a comeback from his team. 20-4 in the fourth. They're cutting the nets down already. They've come on the road and they're cutting down the nets. Well, let's hope they've got a spare one for the next game quickly. But wow, an amazing, amazing comeback. I'm not quite sure I've ever seen a game quite like that, where a team's so up against the odds.
Carlos, congratulations.
Here's
what does this win mean for you?
Oh, incredible. It's incredible. Well, I don't know, stay in the court. The team is incredible in the defense, in offense. This for the city, for Malaga, for Malaga basketball is very important.
Congratulations, celebrate.
Well, coach mentioned it's been 11 years since Malaga have won any sort of title. They won the Spanish crown in 2006. It's 16 years since that Corach Cup win in 2001. A club of this stature, of this quality, that's a long time. They're cutting them down at both ends now. We'll have another net. That one's from me. Please, please, please. I didn't get the chance to play. At least let me have the net, says Dejan moves. That's the other thing you've got to watch the scenes of the other team cutting down your nets. But you think, not only did Homage get DQ'd, but usually didn't play. He didn't play at all. He didn't play in the last game. He didn't play in the first game. He's not been around, and they've somehow battled through with some clutch shooting down the stretch. Those 3 points, you think of the job that Daniel Diaz did with those 3-3-pointers when they needed them. Nedovic as well. There's no superstar here. There's no stat line that you go, wow, look at that. Alberto Diaz had the most points for his team with 12. Here's the numbers. And you would say 32% from the three-point line. It's not that great. But they were awful in the first half, 2 of 14. So they were 6 for 11 in the second half, and that was the difference. And they just kept on keeping on, and there was a time there I was saying, just stay in the game, just hang on in there. You'll find some way. And they did exactly that. But, well, we can see a lot of orange sheets. It's unsurprising that those who came for a party, they don't want to see somebody else enjoying it and celebrating it. There's a few of them have stuck around just to be part of the moment, to applaud their team.
Valencia Basket.
Now they're all trying to get a little piece. I'll have a piece of that net as well.
EuroLeague basketball will be presenting the trophy to the runner-up team, Valencia Basket.
Well, now the Valencia team will get their runners-up medal, their runners-up trophy. And those who have stayed are going to cheer their team. And there it is, the runner-up plate, Rafa Martinez. Well, it's not the picture he'd hoped to be posing for, put it that way. But what a season they've had. I mean, they've been absolutely fantastic in this competition. They just fell a little bit short on the final day, but they've absolutely been tremendous throughout the course of this season. 18 wins, 5 losses with the last one. Well, the MVP for the EuroCup finals, Alberto Diaz. He had 12 points in this game, and it will mean more to him than anybody else on the team. He's such a proud man, a product of the system, a local boy done good. And, well, it's nice to see that he gets that award. And look how popular he is with his teammates as well. They're delighted for him. So now, the ceremony team are being introduced to the crowd, and they'll come up and they'll get their medals. There's Homage, first in the line. He almost wasn't there at all, but yes, he's enjoyed himself and he's played a part. I know he's done something a bit foolish today, but he's played his part over the 3 games. And Nedovic, important. And there's Big Dejan Musley. He's been a key factor for this team all year. And Diaz, what about those shots, those 3-point shots that Diaz and Suarez did a good job. You know, he's a bit undersized defensively. Once Homage is gone. And Coach Plaza, tremendous. And all of the rest of the staff. What a great day, great moment for Malaga. A proud team, a team that we all know from the European stage. They haven't won as many trophies as you expect they would have. A team of this caliber and this quality and consistency on the European stage, but they are there now. And that trophy, that beautiful trophy in the background, will be theirs in just a few moments' time. Diaz almost can't believe it. Look on his face, he almost can't believe it. He's had to look down, check them. Oh, he's crying. Bless him. What a moment for him. Here we go, the build-up to the moment. And they will be getting ready to party in Malaga, because here comes the trophy. There's Jordi Bertomeu, the president and CEO of EuroLeague, and he takes the trophy and he walks forward and he talks to Carlos Suarez and he hands it over, and Carlos Suarez builds it up and holds it up, and the 2017 EuroCup champions are Unicaja Malaga. A phenomenal fourth quarter display. They came from a huge hole, but as the ticker tape flies, they never gave in. They refused to be beaten, and a stunning performance down the stretch has seen them named champions for 2017. 20 points to 4, they outscored Valencia on their own court in Game 3 of the final, and they fully deserve the recognition they're getting now. They are the champions. And of course, as well as this, they are in EuroLeague next year, a club who, well, they think of themselves at that level. They will be back at that level, back where they feel they belong after a season out. One season out, got the championship, and now back to the EuroLeague. But tonight is all about the EuroCup for Malaga, and a chance to celebrate what was a fantastic victory. 3 great games of basketball, it has to be said, but they saved the best for last here. And Unicaja Malaga beat Valencia 58 points to 63 on the back of a 20-4 fourth quarter.
Jeff, congratulations, what an unbelievable win. And finally, you're the EuroCup champion.
I'm at a loss for words right now. You know, we came so far in this EuroCup this year. You know, like I said before in the interview, we've been in, and we finished at the top. You know, a lot of people didn't think we was going to be in this situation from the get-go, and here we are as a champion. That shows the perseverance that we have as a team, a coaching staff, and the fans in the city of Malaga. It's a wonderful feeling, wonderful feeling.
How important was the heart of a team, never giving up, especially 10 down?
That was something that we came into the whole tournament with, and definitely in the top 8 is that we don't give up. You know, we've been in the disadvantage of home court in all 3 series, and once again, here we are as the champions. I think tonight it just showed once again our persistence to win. We were down in the fourth quarter by 11 at the start, and we come out winning by 5. You know, and the only thing that comes to is a testament to our defense. Wonderful job on defense, everybody helping each other, and that's what I said to the team before. Whatever we did tonight, we fought as a team, and that's what we did. We came out and did that for 40 minutes.
Go celebrate, congratulations.
For sure, man, thank you, bro, appreciate it.
Well, they certainly did. Came out on top, never gave up, fought hard to the end, and their defense was tremendous in the fourth quarter. It really was a sight to behold the way they shut it down, and they're up with their fans. The trophy's up there, they're celebrating. Diaz, I don't think he's going to let go of it here at all, and they will party hard into the night. Those who came here in green, they were massively outnumbered, but they made themselves heard, and their team did them proud down the stretch. Well, you can't help but have enjoyed that. On behalf of the team, I'm Daniel Routledge. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next season in the EuroCup. Goodbye.
Seven Days Euro Cup in association with